So we got the news yesterday that we lost Robert Hunter at the age of 78. He passed away Monday evening. For those of you unfamiliar, Robert Hunter was most known for being a member of the Grateful Dead. He was a lyricist who wrote a lot of their great tunes, worked very closely with Jerry Garcia. Dark Star, Touch of Grey, Box of Rain, Ripple were some of his big tunes. Our good buddy David Brown over at Rolling Stone magazine was the one who broke the story. He got the statement from the family, who says, and I quote here, "It is with great sadness we confirm our beloved Robert passed away yesterday night. He died peacefully at home in his bed, surrounded by love. His wife, Maureen, was by his side, holding his hand. For his fans that have loved and supported him all these years, take comfort in knowing that his words were all around us. And in that way, his is never truly gone. In this time of grief, please celebrate him the way you all know how, by being together and listening to the music. Let there be songs to fill the air." Cause of death not provided. A lot of people don't know that he was the great-grandson of the poet Robert Burns. Born in 1941 in California, he met Jerry Garcia in 61. They performed together in several bluegrass projects. And then when the Grateful Dead came together, Garcia brought him in to do some lyrics. He battled a lot of drug issues early on. In fact, he attended Stanford, where he became one of the earliest volunteer test subjects to take psychedelic drugs in the controversial MK Ultra program funded by the CIA. It was on acid when he first wrote the lyrics for China Cat Sunflower. He relocated to the Bay Area in fall of 67 and was witness to one of the earliest Grateful Dead shows. Hunter began writing words to accompany the band's music, the first of which became Dark Star, which led to him officially joining the group as a lyricist. He would be officially in the Grateful Dead until 1995, when Jerry Garcia passed away. Interesting fact here, Robert Hunter is the only non-performer ever inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. He went in 1994 when the Grateful Dead were admitted. Now, he was a in his later years, he would perform, he would sing, he would go out and do tours. I'm going to play something that he sang on the cover story in a moment here. But technically, he never performed in the Grateful Dead. So he is the only non-performer ever inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. In 2015, Hunter and Garcia together were inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame. Hunter didn't only exclusively work with the Grateful Dead. He also had several other projects with Elvis Costello, Bruce Hornsby. He worked with Bob Dylan on several occasions, once in 1988, once in 2009, where he wrote a majority of Dylan's 2009 album, Together Through Life. I went back and looked at an interview from that time, and Robert Hunter was asked if he lets anybody change his lyrics, and he said that Bob Dylan is the only one who I'll give the liberty to change things. After all, he says, quote, "He is who he is." Sad to hear the passing of Robert Hunter. He was, when you look back at some of the lyrics, just insanely good. Insanely good. Picturesque at times. He paints these wonderful, wonderful pictures in your mind as you're listening to what he's saying. I think specifically the most in Ripple, and we'll play that for you next.